Some praise capitalism for raising the standard of living, while others condemn it for promoting greed, materialism, and selfishness. Are they even talking about the same thing? Capitalism versus Socialism, Part 1. What is capitalism? Welcome to Into the Desert, exploring the wilderness of ideas. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and if you want to support our channel and our mission of encouraging discussion, not division, please join us on Patreon. The link is in the description. Most people see money as extremely important. So, unsurprisingly, economic policy is a key function of government. Get it right, and the people will prosper. Get it wrong, and they will suffer. It is also the subject of significant disagreements, not just on specific policies, but on overall direction, capitalism or socialism. Any discussion is difficult because some people use slanted definitions that attempt to short-circuit the debate by defining their side as good and the other as bad. The following 3 videos will examine these economic systems and how they compare. We will start with capitalism as the oldest, developing decades before socialism. In fact, socialism developed as a response to capitalism. The final video will compare the two. The roots of capitalism go back several hundred years, beginning to take shape in the writings of philosophers like Locke and Hume. These ideas came to full force in the writings of Adam Smith, particularly his inquiry into the nature and causes of the wealth of nations, which was published, interestingly enough, in 1776. Smith saw this new means of control of the economy as enlightened self-interest governed by competition. According to Smith, we should not measure a nation's wealth by the amount of gold or silver owned by the government. Rather than being found in government treasuries, we see the true wealth of a nation in its people, along with the goods and services they produce. By using people's self-interest to accumulate more wealth, the wealth of a country can increase. As Smith saw it,
according to the system of natural liberty, the sovereign has only 3 duties to attend to. 3 duties of great importance, indeed, but plain and intelligible to common understandings. First, the duty of protecting the society from violence and invasion of other independent societies. Secondly, the duty of protecting, as far as possible, every member of the society from the injustice or oppression of every other member of it, or the duty of establishing an exact administration of justice. And, thirdly, the duty of erecting and maintaining certain public works and certain public institutions, which it can never be for the interest of any individual or small number of individuals to erect and maintain, because the profit could never repay the expense to any individual or small number of individuals, though it may frequently do much more than repay it to a great society.
Thus, Smith saw only 3 jobs for the king, or today the government. First, protection from other countries. Second, maintain internal order and justice. Finally, public works no individual or company could be expected to do, such as roads. As Will and Ariel Durant characterize this in their The Story of Civilization,
here was the formula of Jeffersonian government, and the outline of a state that would enable the new capitalism to grow and flourish exceedingly well.
a common misperception is that capitalism is an anything-goes system. Nothing can be further from the truth. The core of capitalism is that individuals make choices for themselves, not the king making decisions for the country. For this system to work, people must have options, and there must be competition among businesses. Capitalism aims to construct a system where the best interests of individuals in general will also lead to the best interests of society as a whole. Capitalism requires a carefully drawn framework of laws and regulations. Too much or too little regulation, competition and choice suffer. Most, if not all, of the problems of capitalism occur when the system allows the individual's self-interest to overwhelm the best interests of society as a whole. For example, effective competition and consumer choice are the heart of capitalism. The more you limit either of these, the less capitalism you have. Yet, for the business owner, competing is difficult. It is in the self-interest of the business owner to eliminate competition and create a monopoly. Yet, monopolies destroy competition and, as a result, choice. Rather than an expression of capitalism, they are an enemy of it. Thus, it is the government's role to prevent monopolies. If they exist, the government has failed in its function. For, as Smith pointed out, the government does have a role in
protecting, as far as possible, every member of the society from the injustice or oppression of every other member of it.
Monopolies oppress people by using their power to block competition and limit choice. Probably the best example of capitalism in action is the restaurant industry in the United States. There is a lot of competition among suppliers, and as a result, a tremendous amount of choice for consumers. Consumers have choices from picking up fast food to formal dining, with multiple options in between. They can even decide to order their food and have it delivered. As for the food itself, there is an almost unimaginable range of different types and styles of food. This choice and competition are at the heart of capitalism. Thus, capitalism is a system of economic control where choices are decentralized to individual consumers. Suppliers of goods and services must then compete with each other for those consumers. The role of government in such a system is to ensure a level playing field for that competition. In the restaurant example above, things like establishing basic food safety standards. Under capitalism, consumers have a say in the restaurants for their community each time they visit one. Next time, we will look at the alternative, socialism. Do you agree with this definition of capitalism? Do you have a better definition? Let us know in the comments. And if you've made it this far, consider watching one of our other videos and supporting this channel on Patreon. Thanks again for watching Into the Desert, exploring the wilderness of ideas.